Hi, good afternoon, folks. It's game day. Let's take a look at it. Coming up. All right, the Devils are in town. The Sabres are in action. And we're going to get, hopefully, a fun day of hockey. Let's hope. Now, before I get started and talk a little bit about what's going on here with the game, in case you haven't heard, Sabres recall Fitzgerald from Amherst. Bryson enters COVID protocol. Another one. So, Buffalo Sabres have recalled Casey Fitzgerald ahead of tonight's game against the New Jersey Devils. The team announced Wednesday morning. Fitzgerald, a third-round pick in 2016. Anyway, defenseman Jason Bryson has entered NHL's COVID protocol. And team also is reassigned Ethan Proud to the taxi squad. So here we go again with another one of our regulars out. And there's not much we can do about it, guys. There really isn't, except welcome the offer of these kids that are coming up to fill the shoes for some of these players best they can, right? So we have to, let me just get this out here. And yeah, so you got Girgensons, you got Hinostroza, Skinner, Cousins, Jankowski, and now Bryson. Of course, not to mention Granato, you know. And the list goes on. And this is not even playing. This is just absolutely nuts. Yeah, it's been a busy week, even though there haven't been any games, says the headline. Let's recap it for you. And then they talk about the COVID protocol, which I don't want to make the video just about that, you know. But it's a little disheartening. I feel bad for the U.S. folks because you guys got shafted with the junior team. I seen what happened there, and guys, the world's upside down right now again, and we're just gonna have to grin and bear it. I mean, what else can we do? You know, we're just gonna have to like grin and bear it and hang in best we can, and hopefully we'll see the junior team at the World Junior Championships be okay and compete. And what I just hope that they don't have to withdraw from the tournament. That'd be nuts, really. This is one of our biggest rivals here in Canada, and we need them around. We need them around. We need the Russians, we need the Swedes, we need the Finns, we need all these teams to be there to make this a tournament, or else it's not a tournament, it's a filler, you know? Anyway, I don't want to go on too much about the juniors. My boy Connor Bedard, you seen what he did? It's a special talent, folks. Okay, now, the Sabres today. We're going to see, hopefully, and I'm saying hopefully, a fun game. A game where there's just no stress. A game where I hope we continue, because we haven't had 5 games in a row, I believe, this year, right? With getting points in it, I believe. I should have checked that before saying it, but I believe we haven't done 5 straight games, even with the quick start this year. I think it was in between. We had the first loss. Kind of a blur after going 3-14-3 in 20 games. So, but looking at it now, going into this, I was going to wear my Homer jersey. I'm going to save it. I'm going to leave Homer for another time. I was going to wear it today. I really got a gut feeling about this game that something special is going to happen. It's just one of those things, folks. I can't explain it to you. I just got a gut feeling something special is going to happen today. And I might be way off. Nothing might happen at all. We might just win a game or lose a game, and that's it. Just got a feeling some special moment's going to happen. It's just one of those weird gut feelings I got today. Can't explain it any better. I just can't. But I've learned to trust these gut feelings in my lifetime. I have. So if something special happens today, you heard it here first. There you go. Let's say today, let's see what happens. Look, take a look at this. You know, you look at all the names coming up. Our goaltenders now. Guys, this is like a whole, it's like we're using another team than when we started the season almost. Almost, you know? God, what a year for Buffalo Sabres hockey too, eh? My God. I mean, we have not gone away. The Sabres have not gone away this year, so who's to think they're going to now? Really? It's 30 games. They're still hanging around, 10, 15, and 5. They could win 30 games this year, which is kind of what I was shooting for before the year started, 30 to 35 area. 33, really. 30 to 33, I was thinking. I was hoping. So we'll see if that happens, and it would be a hell of an improvement if we went something like 33-42 or something, whatever, like whatever it is, 33, 42, and 7, or what would that be, 70? Yeah. So who knows, guys, who knows? So today, what I'm hoping to see today is some solid goaltending. I'm guessing in nets will be UPL. I'm guessing. There's nothing set in stone, I guess, right yet, but because I didn't. Of course, I'll get my text messages after from the Sabres app later on, but I'm looking really forward to seeing Krebs, seeing Tuck, seeing Peterka. I'm really looking forward to seeing these, because we've seen how Peterka impressed us in the preseason. We all thought he was going to cut the team. And folks, we made the right call sending him down there, because I believe he's coming up with a head of confidence into this game today. And same thing with Krebs. We didn't just rush him in the lineup. Back in the day, you guys know, we would have took these kids and we would have thrown them into the fire a little too soon, which is really not the right way to go. So right now, I believe we're going to go in a snail's pace with these kids. We're going to play them. We're going to probably put them together at certain points. Who knows? There's all sorts of things we can do. Even mix up the centers. I mean, there's all sorts of things we can do with today's game and have a little fun with it, because there's just no reason to stress about winning, really. I mean, I want to win, but I want to see the kids more. That's, to me, a little more exciting about today's game. I want to see the kids. I want to see Tuck. Tuck, apparently, from what you're hearing behind the scenes, I was reading on it before, is just how he's friendly with all the Sabre staff. This guy goes and he friendlies up with even the guys that work, in the maintenance department and everything in Buffalo, like in the rink. He comes and he's, hey, good morning, how you doing? And he takes his time to talk to the workers there. And that's, for me, guys, that's, no, for the guys that all work at KeyBank, you got to figure that this is special for them. Like they're working there as maintenance workers, whatever. Here comes one of their high-profile names coming and talking to them. I mean, I think that's such a cool thing, really. It's the way it should be. You got like your rough characters in the league, and you got your good guys and your bad guys, and you got all sorts of things. But off ice, they should all be human beings and not act holier than thou with other people. They really shouldn't. So I'm looking at today like, not a must-win, okay? It's not a must-win because we're kind of on a bit of a roll. I know it's not a big roll, 2-0-2, and I'd love for it to continue today. But I'm more interested in what this thing I have going on in me. That's this thing about something's going to happen today, and I just can't pinpoint it. I got no clue. But I got no clue. I'm just really excited. When I'm excited like this, something usually happens. So I'm going to just see what goes on today. Maybe Hasek will come out of retirement, folks. Huh? There you go. Wouldn't that be something? I'd love to get him somewhere in our staff sometime. I would. So if we're going to look at this from one angle today, okay, it's that hockey's back. Really, hockey's back, and I'm grateful hockey is back, because if I was going to go into everything that we just went through, and not just the holidays, guys, but like the whole COVID crap, and really, I just want hockey to come back. And realistically, folks, I don't think we're going to have an 82-game schedule. How? Really, how? I know they haven't announced it yet, but how? How are they going to do it, really? Yeah, they can drag the season further down the line, but at some point, they're going to probably have to look at this and say, what if we can't go into Canada, right? I mean, how the Sabres, if they can't, I don't see how they're going to be able to fix this right now. Really, I don't. And it's a bit messy. It's possible to fix because there's a lot of money riding for the league to get this right, and they have to get it right somehow. So I don't know. I don't know with the whole COVID thing what they're going to do. They're going to have to figure something out, and they're going to have to figure it out quick, and a strategy, a backup plan in case this gets out of control again. Good God. This whole thing is so ridiculous, really. But I'm not an owner. I'm not a player. I'm not a general manager. I'm just a fan, and that's just my take on it, So today's game, I want to see Tuck on the first line. I'm guessing we will see Tuck on the first line. Some some of you folks, not many, but a few of you folks got him really underrated, thinking we got this bad player. I'm telling you, this is a special power forward that we got. No, he doesn't have Jack's talent with his hands, but I'm not going to judge this trade. I know it'll look like we lost it because we traded Jack, but what did we really trade? We're not winning with Jack. We're not winning with Jack, right? And we don't want a player that wants to be traded in our dressing room. We just don't. And no player is bigger than the team. That's for sure. So we got to see what we got back with Krebs, the first rounder, Tuck. We got to see. We got to give this time. There's no way to know. We'll see in 3 years. We'll look back at it in 3 years, and we'll have a good idea how bad we got killed in the trade, how even it broke out, and so on. There's no way to know right now. That's just me with a crystal ball if I'm going to tell you we won this trade or lost this trade. There's no way to know. There really isn't. It's way too soon. I mean, I remember when we traded McGillney and got Pekka, and I at first thought, oh my God, are we out of, what are we doing? And that turned out to be one of the best trades in our history, really. And nothing against McGillney. I loved McGillney. He was not the type of guy that could get you to the next level. Pekka was. And this is what I'm hoping Tuck is when he comes in, is that type of player that he has a real impact. He becomes a captain of this team and has a real impact on the team. We're going to see. So today, folks, is a little glimpse of what we got back. It's a little glimpse, and I'm looking very forward to it. I'm excited about it. I'm just excited as a game, but I'm more excited that all these guys get to play their first game as a Sabre today. It's kind of funny, eh? So we're going to have to see how this breaks down. In nets, I just don't know yet what's going on, but I just want them to drop the puck, watch the game. We'll talk about it later, what have you. I'll leave it there, guys. But I am excited. I'm very excited. And I said it here, and I'm going to say it again. I got gut feeling something's going to go down today we're not expecting. We'll see if I'm right. All right, guys, I'll see you after the game. I got another video to make. See you in that one.